Hi everyone, so what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to set up your security, and I'm also going to show you how to create a new user. So to do this, we click on the menu button on the left hand side, we go to security and then users. Okay, so you get a list of all your active users within the salon, and to create a new user we click on create user on the top right hand side, and then we enter in their details. So username, we usually suggest to use the team member's name. However, you can use whatever you want in the system. So I'm just going to use Andrew. And then password and passcode. So password is for when you're initially launching Salon IQ of a morning, you would type in your username and a password. The passcode is the PIN number that the team member would use throughout the day when the system times out. You can keep these as both the same, making it easier for the team member to remember. Okay, so once we've done that, we've got home salon. So if you've got multiple salons, you need to select which salon that the team member works. And then we've got team member. So in order for the team member to see their own mini dashboard, you need to select the team member in this list. So I'm just going to use Andrew. However, if it's just a receptionist or it's someone who doesn't have a column, you would just leave this part on none. Auto log off, because I want the system to log Andrew off after every 2 minutes, and then make sure that it's set to active. And that's it. Once that's done, on the right hand side you can see the user roles, so you can now go through and select which user roles you're allowing Andrew to have access to. Okay, so I'll just go through some of the main ones on here. Access the system from anywhere is usually only for the owners. It just means that if you have Salon IQ installed on any machine, then they will be able to log in. Admin manager gives you access to everything, so that'll give you access and overrides everything on the system, so you'll be able to have access to the reports and the services. Again, that's usually only for owners and managers. Then you've got your user manager, so that's the part that we're in now. Again, usually you would only give the owners or managers access to that. And then going through, you can see all of these, they make sense. So appointment books is if you have a hair and a beauty book and you want them to see both. Stretch appointments, update appointments, and then book outs if you want them to add in lunch, etc. So you just go through, and if I want them to have access, I just change it from no to yes. And that's it. So you can see all in here. And once you've actually gave them all the access that they need, you can scroll down to the bottom. Again, this is only for multi-salons. If you want that team member to see different salons, so this one, Andrew works at Hooper's, but I also want him to have access to Tunbridge Wells, I would just tick a yes in there, and that would mean that he would be able to flip into both appointments. Okay, and that's it. We just click on Save Changes. And that's Andrew set up. So he would now be able to have access to Salon IQ. Okay, to make changes to anybody who's already set up, you can see here we've got Amy, and you can see what she has access to. And then scrolling along, it shows you everything. So if you wanted Amy to have access, you could just tick through here to say what you wanted to do. If you ever want to make anyone inactive, what you would do is you would click on the user and you would take the tick out of active, and then we would click on save. Now you can bring back inactive users. All you need to do is make a tick up here and change this to show inactive users. And in here you can see all the inactives. So you can see the Amy that I've just made inactive. If you want to make them active again, all you do is you can actually do it through here. Do you want to make this an active user? Say yes. And then that's it. She's got access again. And that's it. That's how to set up your access and how to give your team members security.